What is up, guys? It's your boy Simon Gooding again, coming up with you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about compound movements and isolation movements. So the reason I'm talking about compound movements and isolation movements is because so many people go into the gym and they'll go in and they'll sit on like a leg curl machine or a leg extension machine, do loads of sets of those, and then they'll do some squats. They'll do a little bit more and then they'll go back into isolations, and the whole workout is kind of a little bit higgledy-piggledy and you don't really know what you're doing. The reason I'm talking about this is for you guys to be able to structure your workouts a little bit better. So first off, compound movements. Compound movements are basically the big movements. The movements that take the most amount of energy and you're moving lots of muscles at the same time and you're putting a lot of strain on your body and your central nervous system and your muscles. Why are they good? You hit a load of calories, it takes a lot of energy, you can up your strength really well with it, and it's more functional movements like squats, deadlifts, even bench press, military press, possibly dips. I said deadlifts. And all the variations that there are of those, i.e. stiff leg deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, incline bench, decline bench, etc. The idea of this, so you plan your workout, say you've got your first section which you're going to go in and do legs, right? You warm up your muscles, get everything limbered up so you're not too stiff, you're not going to snap up any muscles, you're not going to damage your tendons, joints, etc. Then you go into basically what your main focus is. Say you're doing quads and glutes and hamstrings even, you're going to go in for squats. So you do your compound exercise and then you go straight in and do an isolation exercise, i.e. your leg extensions, your leg curls, things like that. Also, the reason I'm wearing a hat inside, I got a bad hair day today. I don't usually do it. So basically you've done your compound exercise, you've used up all of this energy and you're still gonna, you're activating the muscles, which is good. And then you're going to go into an isolation, which is going to tear it up a little bit more. So it's a bit like doing a superset, more like a drop set. So you see what I mean? We're going to go expel loads of energy and then we're going to come back and do a little focus on your quads. Same with like a bench press. You go in, you're going to do your bench press, then you go on and do flies, or you do dumbbell pullovers or something like that. But you see, my point is that you, instead of just going in and doing isolation, you're getting that compound movement done first so you can expel the most amount of energy whilst you're feeling fresh in the gym. And then you go on to your compound exercises. So a lot of people, they like to do, for instance, a 5x5 of squats and then a 5x5 of deadlifts, and then they'll go into their isolation moves. I personally don't like 5x5s, you guys know that. Not because they're not good, I just get super bored with the rest times and stuff, and I like to keep my workouts intense. There is always a place for 5x5s when you obviously, I'm gonna have to change up my training. So for 1 week I train more heavy with less reps and a little bit lower intensity, and then for the next week I go into a high reps and higher intensity. Now you guys know that the basics of the compound movement and then an isolation movement. Now we can go into the more detailed things. For instance, if you're going and doing incline bench, first off, with a chest day, I prefer to do a flat bench. Just target your all-round chest. Bench press, then dumbbell flies, then 5 or 4 sets of those, and then you go on and say, hey, I want to improve my upper chest. So I'm going to go into incline bench next. You know, my lower chest is lagging, but not as much as my upper chest, so I'm going to do decline last, or dips last. So you're kind of prioritizing which muscle you want to develop more. It's up to you guys, really. Like, you can go and you can look at the ideal physiques, but it's more what your personal preference is, what you want to see when you look in the mirror, or what you want to see when you're in the gym, and or even, you know, it's not even always about that, you know, what you want to lift, your heaviest strength, what you want to focus on strength wise. You know, if you want to get a really heavy squat, then prioritize your heavy squats rather than going in and doing squats, then deadlifts. Do 2 sets of squats and then go into deadlifts, you know, as priority. So that's my let's talk on compound movements and isolation movements. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, go ahead and tell me what to talk about in the next episode. Episode 3 will be coming out next week, and Tell me what to talk about. We'll go into it. We'll go into details. If I don't get any comments, then there's no sweat, because I know there's, you know, I don't have that many subscribers. I got a list of stuff to go over. So, thank you very much, guys. Make your dream reality. Peace.